Hi everyone, so sorry I haven't been around today. I was just going to do a reading for what's coming up this week. So we are in the almost second week of May, so it'll be Tuesday the 8th of May tomorrow 2018. I've had a bit of a lovely bank holiday weekend, it's been quite busy. So let's just see what we're going to have for today. So I'm using the Mythic Tarot deck today. I quite like them, they're quite vibrant with their colours. A little bit different to the Radio Weight Tarot. So some of the images are a little bit more dark really, a bit more colourful. And I always like when cards jump out on me because that's a really good one. So let's just see what have we got to come for this week. Okay. Fantastic, let's have a little look. Ooh, okay. Right, we have two major arcana cards. One is the moon, and then we have a lady dressed in white, very spiritual. She's not sure quite where to look. Her head's turning around, kind of spinning in which direction, and she has a choice to choose which path she's going to take. So that is the first card. The second card then we have strength. Now this can have a few meanings, so we will go into that one next. And then the final card is the Three of Swords. Okay, so looking at these three together, we can see that there's been a bit of a difficult journey, and we feel that we're going to have to sacrifice either a relationship or an area of our life in order to be able to move forward. There's been quite a battle, and we have needed to show that we've got a lot of strength and a lot of courage, and sometimes being bold in our nature and trying to take the bull by the horns, and we've had to fight a real battle. It has been a bit of a difficult journey. However, as you can see, we've got the end of the cave. Our emotions are going to be set free, so we've got it in the shape of a heart, and on the mountains it's just started to thaw away there. So you can see that there's a lot of positive energy. We've come out of a difficult path. We are showing that we are able to move forward. Our battle is almost done. With the moon, I always feel that I've been kind of torn. It's quite a spiritual card, it's quite an emotional card, but I've been torn between what's right and what's wrong, or sometimes it can even relate to you've been torn between three different people, as in, you've been asked to sacrifice one person's care over a relation over the other two, and you're not quite sure which way to look. However, there is clear guidance that there's going to be a lot of healing in the area. We've got a lot of golden light surrounding you. You're dressed in white. You've got the moon and the reflections. You're looking back on an area that's caused you distress, and maybe there was an argument within the family, or you felt there's been quite a difficult time, and you're just able to look back and reflect on that and know that there's going to be a huge growth with you. There's going to be a massive change, and you're going to be able to move forward. As when I look at the moon, I like to make my dreams, because everything is around the earth, it works with the moon, the cycle, and the tide comes in and out, even down to how things grow, isn't it? Without the tide moving around and the earth's rotating, then the life cycle isn't going to continue. For me, is using the wisdom of the other faces. You can see, you've got the impassive face on one side, so I don't know if you can quite see that. You've got an impassive face on one side and quite an elderly wizened face on the other, and it's about using your judgment really and looking to maybe other people for some advice. The waters are quite calm. There's a crab there as well, which is quite grounded. Is a nice natural energy, and it's just really taking that time to reflect and move forward. Know that you've got the strength and that you are able to come out to the battle. As you can see, you've been able to cut through a lot of the emotions, and your sword's now dented, so it's now on the corner and the side. It's quite a nice childlike strength, but however it does remind us to don't always be so fierce. And you know, some battles you're not always going to win, however you have got the strength and the courage to persevere, and that's really good. For me, the 3 of Swords, it's about making sacrifices really. So here we've got a picture of the parents and they're sacrificing their child, you know, and maybe there's an area of your life that you felt that you've had to sacrifice or walk away from something because it's no longer serving you a purpose, but it's knowing that that was meant to be and that was the way that the life was supposed to go for you. Is, you know, knowing that walking away from a difficult relationship or a difficult area of your life, whether it be a job, your you know, your home life, maybe you're not living in a place that makes you feel good, that served its purpose. So, you know, yes, the water was quite murky and it was quite a dark area, we've got a lot of emotional baggage, but there's going to be so much growth by making that sacrifice and walking away, and there's new beginnings and there's hope going to be at the end of the tunnel. I think it's quite a nice positive card. Although the picture looks quite dark, is knowing that by walking away you understand that that was how it was meant to be. That area of your life wasn't meant to be great, it wasn't going to be easy, but you've learned a lot from there. I really hope that you have a lovely week, because there's so much positive healing energy coming for you, and clarification really, just knowing that this is where everything's meant to be. You know, life's not always perfect, and sometimes we do have a bit of battle and confusion and we don't really know where to turn to. However, is trusting your judgment and knowing that you're on the right path. The universe has got your back. Have a lovely week. Bye guys.